awesome. So
Last time
we're
on
here again.
Evalthon.
What hijinks were we up to last time? Oh yeah, Dolion.
So believe we're starting. I have got a turn order still wrote down. We are starting with Dolion at the top of the round. There was information given out at the end of the last session where the master of the Thieves Guild sneaked behind Dolion while you was all making your way through the guild trying to find Hec'tom's shield of legend, which had mysteriously disappeared from your lodgings. And he had claimed that Dolion had double-crossed the guild by doing a deal with the guild and then bringing his friends here, causing all this trouble. So we'll kick off there, and we'll start straight off on the bat with Dolion addressing both guild members and party alike.
So do I still have that knife to my throat, or did I misty step out of it?
Are you next to him on the map?
Yeah.
So you haven't yet, maybe because it was starting with your turn, so maybe that was discussed at the end of
quite possibly
the session, but we were getting close to time, so we decided to leave it with you going first.
Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to misty step out of his clutches.
Cool.
To Hec'tom. And I'm just going to turn around and go, what the hell is the meaning of this?
To whom?
To, what's his name? The guild guy.
The guild guy. He hasn't given a name, I don't believe. The leader of the guild.
Guild guy.
Guild guy.
So, what is the meaning of what?
You're breaking the code. Not meant to discuss dealings.
Deal is a deal, and I don't believe it's normal practice to bring one's friends to reclaim any procured items or information or whatever deal was included, and bringing your friends here, causing this disruption.
They've obviously broke in. If I had brought them here, I would have just let them walk in the front door. That alone should mean I am innocent in what they have done.
Being cunning, it would be a ruse. You could say, I will go in, follow me. I don't know. I thought we had a deal, and the deal was over, but yet here you all are. Send your friends away, and we can maybe resolve this peacefully.
Now, you know as well as I do, they're not just going to leave, as much as I would love them to.
Therefore, it seems to me that you must have brought them here. If you will not ask them to leave, then you want them here.
Correlation is not causation. And I'm quite happy to leave my turn there for everyone else to jump in.
Calls are after Dolion. Oh, actually, yes. So Dolion, we were starting with you, but you hadn't rolled into the initiative yet. So if you'll now roll into the initiative for me.
Yes.
You're first.
Who are we starting with? We're going to start with. Well, we'll start with Sam.
Wow. Hang on. So Sam's massive and enjoying it, obviously. We know this shield is here, and that is what we're here for. Now, there seems to be some kind of squabble going on. I think we need to know more. I would like to cast Hold Person onto Guy Guild Guy, or whatever his name is.
Guy Guild guy. We like that.
So as you, Sam, would normally cast a spell, you realise that as well as all your magical items that are not working, as you reach inside yourself, reaching at the arcane. What's up, Craig?
Nothing.
Did I allow spells last time? I can't remember.
How
It's
did
been a
I've just
big
missed
week.
this.
you Misty Step?
Oh, Dolion maybe isn't affected by the spell because he. There may be a reason why Dolion can cast a spell. That I haven't forgotten.
And you allow.
I've 100% used spells.
You have.
Yeah, 100%. Because I've got a spiritual weapon floating about.
I couldn't remember because it's been a while. So no. If you, I've allowed there's obviously magical items that are
I know the sword doesn't
mundane.
work.
So yes. So no. You cast the whole person.
Just to stop him from slipping away. And
What do we roll for this?
yes. Yeah, succeed on a wisdom save.
He'll be very wise.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Did you get any munch?
Out to sheet. All 20 is low motion.
I was trying to pick up on the tune you were
Don't
singing.
use that.
Although we'll end up getting a copyright strike on YouTube now, though. I won't make millions off this like I do the other videos.
What?
How do you think we can afford the IRLs?
Yes.
All the sponsor money. I genuinely think people would tune on to listen to us talk shit for 2.5 hours.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, why is all 20 frozen?
Oh.
It's alright, we can do some quick metaing in the background. Meta.
Oh, Dolon's going to have a lot of fun if he's held personed.
I mean, Sam can hold Dolion too if he wants.
He's a two-hander now, at least.
All he has to do is ask at any time.
Oh, Dolion knows this and is scared of this knowledge.
Scared,
But look, excited.
aroused, it's the same thing.
It's the same part of the brain, just a different feeling.
All feelings are good feelings.
Yes, they are. It's not pain, it's just weakness leaving the body.
Yes. Oh, actually, while that is there, I always forget. Don't start. That's what's going around in my head at the moment as well.
Sorry, I've been annoying Angela all week with it. I'll send the video into the chat once my phone's alive again.
I'm enjoying it, Ali. You keep going.
No.
I have no idea what
Wisdom
it is.
save of a 7.
How the turned have tables.
So he's a hold boy now.
Is he a sailor?
Let's have a think. Oh, the temptation to actually want to cast this at a higher level and hold on to Dolion as well is almost too much. I think I'd like to do that as well. Hold on to both of them like naughty children till we get to the bottom of this. Or is that too much PvP?
I don't think it is. It's not as if you're hitting me for 2d10 damage every
I
turn.
mean, is Dolion into restraints?
Oh,
We'll find
well,
out. You might enjoy it. Oh, actually, no. Hang on.
There you go, Craig. I've sent you it. You just have to watch it with volume. Irritating.
Oh, I
Volume.
can cast it
Okay,
at
I'll
third
look
or
forward to that
higher.
tomorrow.
I don't have
Yeah.
any fourth level spells, but I do have third levels. So it says third or higher.
Yes.
Even though it is a third level spell for me anyway. I don't know. But it says you can
The
target
slot a level above second.
Yeah, it's just every level above second, you get to hold one extra creature.
Fair enough. Dolion, do you want to do a wisdom save against, see if you're as wise as Sammy boy? If
Oh, I
Scott
thought
will allow me to hold a...
Yeah,
let me
it's
hold
not
a
PvP.
teammate.
You're not trying to damage at the moment,
I just
so
want to hold him.
Oh gosh, what's she doing?
Bring it in, Dolion.
Good
Bring it
job.
in. You're mine now.
Fuck!
Hi. So
No.
I'm going to hold on to them so no one can do any of that pesky running away until we sort out what's going on here. Or, and this is Sam talking, or we'll find out what's going on, or Borgred over there will have a nice easy target. And that's my turn done.
cool. After Sam, we move to.
And as I've done that with magic and I'm still massive, Sam just readjusts himself as a little bit of a show of intimidation.
We turn to this thug here who's going to step out and just be like, "You alright there, boss? What are we doing? Are we fighting still?" Needed the girl to say, "Yeah." Stand down a moment. We're just conversing. Then after him, we then move to Hec'tom.
Yay!
And
Tell the truth!
okay.
I like to cast it somewhere in that sort of region.
Okay.
Not a charisma boy. Oh, I'm more of a charisma boy than what I am a wisdom boy. Oh, fudge, that's a high. I don't want to pass this, do I?
So you cast Zone of Truth.
So I know whether the creature succeeds or fails its saving throw. So presumably, I'm going to know whether guild guy has passed or not.
So both roll. There's the saving throws, I guess. A 12.
Good job, everyone. Right, I've got no interrogation skills, but let's get it started for 10.
I have interrogation skills.
Okay.
So I can turn to Dolion and say, Dolion, while you are saying the truth that we didn't come here with you, you've also, by not denying it, agreeing that you gave this gentleman over there the rare shield. Is that true?
Yes. But I have my reasons.
What were your reasons?
They threatened my sister. And gold. But sister mostly. They threatened my sister.
Have I got enough time to turn to the High Guild guy and say, did you threaten his sister if he didn't retrieve the shields?
I'll allow you one more question, yeah?
Yeah.
He wasn't going to hurt her. He wouldn't hurt his sister.
That wasn't the question. I asked if you threatened her.
And he answers, as I said, we had no plans to hurt his sister.
But that's still not the question.
Doesn't say so the truth. He has to answer the question that is asked of him. It just says he cannot tell no lies if he fails.
Okay, I'd like to throw my spiritual weapon at him with what's the not killing damage. I know it's not going to kill him at all.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but I'm assuming it's in the area because there's no token for it. Where's it?
So hold person, what does that do? Is it restrained?
Paralysed.
Paralyzed. So that would be.
Paralysed for the duration.
What do we say for paralyzed? Is that an auto crit? Do we say?
I think usually, probably.
I know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, which paralyzed would be very similar. It can't move, it can't react. So that would be an automatic crit, Craig.
Excellent. Let's see if I can. Can I do that? I'm just gonna. If I just roll it, it'll come up, won't it?
If you lower your crit threshold to 1, it will.
I have no idea to do that.
Got your cog, your settings cog in your sheet. Top right hand side by your spells. Then your crit range on the right hand side. 20.
I definitely hit him anyway.
Did you roll a crit anyway?
Yeah, you rolled a crit anyway.
Just for the fun of it.
What a knob.
So nonchalant about it. I love it. I don't need to watch it. I'll just roll a crit.
That's 2 9s. 18.
I'll just say, if you're going to avoid my questions, I'm going to have to hurt you. I just want the truth.
Sorry, I'll be back in a minute.
No.
Cool. So
And that'll be it. I think that's enough for my turn.
We will move to a creature that is first in the initiative order, but I held his turn because he's very sneaky. And seeing somebody hit the guildmaster has changed the dynamics massively. So he will fire a shot with his light crossbow at the biggest target in the room, which is Sam.
Which is Sam's dick, yes.
I wish I could find a way to give him advantage for numerous reasons.
For that crit.
This character.
Steady aim.
Because
Steady aim.
nope, he doesn't have steady aim.
Wait, what?
What's his name?
No. He doesn't have steady aim because this is not the assassin, the guild assassin. He's paralyzed, he can't do anything. This is one of the other monsters or creatures or
I have steady aim
with a light crossbow.
Yes, but you're a rogue. Maybe this guy isn't a rogue.
Oh, I thought he crit damaged me last. Ignore me.
This guy maybe is sent out on missions that involve. Not rogue. So 21. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, who's attacked me?
Someone that's been hidden. He has been launching arrows at you guys.
Is he still?
So it'd be this maybe this guy here who is just peeking around this room.
Can I see that he shot me?
I mean, you'd see where the arrow came from, but I don't know if you'd see him as he was shooting, because I would say during this 6 seconds you'd be focused on
Because I
the
have
other
a
two.
reaction.
I mean, he
Well,
has
you could
shot
just-
at us before.
Yeah, you has shot at you before, but at the minute she's
He has
holding
sh-
2 people, so I would imagine she's not
Yeah.
looking at him. But does the 21 hit though,
Yes, it does.
Sam?
Oh,
So you take 6 points of damage, and then I need a con save, please, 15.
What the hell is that poison?
That poison damage is dirty.
oof.
So
Oh.
then you take 29 poison damage. Now I will need a.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
I think what's gone on because my token is showing a different value to my sheet. Is my token connected to the right sheet?
I don't know. This is the right token. This is Sam the Song.
Well, you've got a con of 0 bonus.
Yeah, but my token HP shows 44, but my
Yes.
character sheet shows 58. So my character sheet doesn't look like I've taken any damage, but my token does, which means I don't think that's connected in the right way. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to adjust it manually. So, how much poison damage?
29, unless you have resistance to poison damage in any way.
I don't know.
Trying to think what you
I
have
used
in
to wear some
gems.
armour that was poison resistant, but I've since changed it out for the glamour armour,
Hmm.
which I don't believe is. Don't think I have anything specifically that I can remember. I'm probably going to regret that if I have. So no.
So it will be
29.
in total be 35 points of damage. It's 6 from the actual arrow attack as well.
Okay.
But then I will need a con save to see whether you're still concentrating on whole
I
person.
was going to say, do you want that separately or the same?
Yeah, I'll do it again, but I mean,
Oh.
so the hold person spell you're concentrating on is going to.
Don't I get an extra constitution because I'm a big boy now? Does that give me
I
extra
mean-
Have you not got any
constitution?
inspiration?
No, I
You
don't.
do need to roll. Is it at least half the damage, or 10, whichever's. Can't remember which one. Whichever's highest, 10 or damage or half damage. I can't remember. So it'd still be at least a 35. So it'd still be an 18 con save. So I'll allow you to roll another one. See if you can get an 18. To be nice.
Ooh.
So unfortunately, the hold person spell, you are unable to keep that concentration as this guy hits you, and then you see the guy who's launched out, and he's going to run to the back of this room and totally disappear from sight.
But I do have a reaction to him hitting me.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do the reaction still, but in his turn, he will still turn and run. And
Cool.
so you're casting Hellish Rebuke.
2d10.
So dexterity saving
He's
throw.
going to be high on dex, isn't he?
A rogue's best friend. But he's not a rogue.
Oh, and that one.
Oh.
2d10. I mean, it's not.
Fuego.
Does he set fire to the boxes in the corner? Well, it's a save, so it's not like a critical, is it? It just sits
So
behind
he
the boxes
takes.
and smoulders.
He doesn't seem to take the full damage that you hit him with, though.
I see.
As if he's able to evade some of that damage.
Cool. That makes sense.
But yes, with his action, he runs to the back of the room and he disappears from your sight. Next up, if after his turn,
Does that damage the enlargement spell has anything to do with like me being attacked or anything, or is it just a time thing?
no, because I think someone
Greg's-
cast it on you, so
cast it.
Greg is concentrating on that.
Cool.
So after.
Oh, hang on. Doesn't Red cast a that Isban Platinum Shield on Cat as well?
She wouldn't be able to concentrate on 2 spells of. I think is enlarge a concentration spell. If it is, she can concentrate on 2 spells.
Yeah, I have to ask her because she's got them both side by side in the.
What does that do
in
though?
the
Does that
chat.
give her any boost to wisdom to climb saves?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
So the creature has half cover, damage resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. Subject to any effect that makes a dexterity saving throw, if they only take half damage. If
I
they
just said she did do it.
I'm just getting my notes
But
up.
she's just getting the notes.
And it does say gains resistance to poison. Ooh,
Mm.
Oh, that's handy.
it'd be so easy.
But you're
to
right.
remember.
I concentrate on both, but I believe it was Greg who
think-
was doing both of them.
I don't think enlarge is
Oh.
a concentration
It is.
spell.
Says
Is it?
it's-
Mm-hmm.
says it's
Ah.
With Greg,
It's got, like,
with
twin
Sam
spells,
still
hasn't it?
being.
Which I don't think she's
I
got.
concentrate on both still.
Oh,
No, so with
Sorry,
Sam
just
being.
I-
Oh no, yeah, with Sam being large, I'm guessing that's
that's the one
spell
that
you
was
guys went
casted.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I assume it's quite a high level spell, so I assume it'd be easy to see Angela to see which one was missing from the spell slots.
This band's that's gone, and I've used a level 2 spell and I've used my level 6 spell, so I've used Fizban's shield, but I have also possibly used Enlarge Reduce as well.
But then
I think it's the
both
Enlarge Honor.
she thinks it's the enlarge. It's on her. On Sam.
cool, so we'll just carry
As you
on
were.
then. So Hec'tom was last to go.
Yep.
Hec'tom,
Take notes.
Yeah.
So it would be Bogwood's turn next, but as Bogwood's not here, we'll say he
He's on
stands
shortly.
where he's standing,
I
and
could
yeah,
fire
he'll
up to
just be
YouTube
like.
and have a look at the transcript and see if there's anything in there.
There's only one
Well,
concentration
hold-
spell. It seems to be enlarged, doesn't it?
We'll hold his turn. This guy here is gonna move away and disappear. Then after that, that'll take us to Greg. Oh no, sorry, it's the Guildmaster's turn next. Because he wants 7, so he's kind of he's able to move again. And he will turn to Dolion and just look him dead in the eye and say, empty threats can soon become full threats. Remember what I said. And he is going to start making his way. Thank you. And then uses a bonus action to dash. And he's going to... no, he'll go to this room, actually. And that will be his turn. Next up is Greg.
Greg would like to hold his turn till after the next person, just so that Ali can go on mute and fill me in on what I missed.
I think it might be me next.
It will be Ali next.
Okay.
I mean, I can take. I could do with doing a break because I realise I haven't got my book. I've left it downstairs. So if you want to fill that in,
Right, go grab
I'll
your
be
book.
back.
Yeah.
Right, tell me what for. Sorry, because my son's got chickenpox, he's given it to my brother, and my brother's birthday party's this weekend, and my mum's just spent 160 quid to send us all go-karting, non-refundable. So I've been trying to sort that out. But what have I missed on?
Hec'tom casts Stone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
I
Dolion's been-
believe Ali's going to fill in Angela live on the chat.
Hi,
Oh,
Graham.
hi. Hi, Graham.
So yeah, go on.
Hec'tom's cast Stone of Truth. Dolion failed his save more than willingly. Was honest about the reasons why he stole the
Spit it up.
shield. The other guy was being vague and I don't know if Hec'tom shared it with the group, but dishonest with his reply.
He wasn't
He
dishonest.
he avoided the answer.
He avoided the answer.
Right.
Politician's answer.
Yeah.
Next point.
What's the next bullet point?
Does
I-
it make a difference if Sam's got enlarged reduce or platinum shield?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam
well-
took a massive hit. Is down to not a lot of HP from poison arrow and dropped his concentration on hold people.
Right.
Yeah.
So for my turn, then I'm just going to switch it. Sam's going to shrink inside, and then I'll put the platinum shield on.
But
I
you
mean-
know that. Sorry.
I was if she had the resistance to poison, then I wouldn't have allowed a re-roll on Constitution save just to throw that out there because there wasn't that one in there. I did allow advantage for the enlarged, but if it was Fizzband, there wouldn't be advantage as Sam did it because Sam's so big. He asked
It would have
for
been half.
Oh yes.
so it would have been still been halved, and then that one still would have not kept concentration on the spell.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they've questioned the guys, and then once the concentration was broken on hold persons, the guild seemed to be
Running away.
disappearing. Yes.
Oh, right. So there's no point then if they're running away.
We still haven't got the shield.
Yeah. But you know that Dolion wasn't a complete asshole that taking it now, and he had the right reasons for doing it
Oh, fuck.
because the guild was threatening his sister.
Only Hec'tom knows that he was
Yes.
telling the truth with that story at the moment, though.
That's very true. That's very true.
How far can you miss this step?
30 feet. 20. Oh, 20.
Which one is it? I swear I've just seen this step on here.
You have because I've used it.
No.
You've not missed loads, Graham. How you
Hey,
feeling?
Graham.
Hi.
30 feet.
So
Just so I can make sure that my thing's working. Is Kat away or is she there?
I'm here.
she's here.
Cat's here.
Back.
Have you got your camera on? Just so I've got a picture from you.
She's
He's waving.
waving.
Wasn't sure if it. Right. It's possibly just me.
Oh,
Oh no,
Oh.
Ali's just blipped out now as well.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. I can
Yeah.
see Kat. I can see Kat now.
It's because you.
All right. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was me not working or. No, it's fine.
Did you hear most of that catch up, Graham? Because that was basically everything you
Yeah.
missed as well.
Yeah, I think I heard pretty much all of that.
There is a zone of truth down the bottom here, but it's pretty pointless now. He's run away.
Oh, okay.
Dolion's still in it.
Right, I know what I'll do on my turn.
Your turn now.
Awesome. I'm going to use my full movement, my action to dash, and my bonus action to Misty Step. So it should get me 90 feet, which got me to here.
Cool.
That's my full turn.
No worries.
I'm assuming because it's Misty Step, I don't take opportunity attacks or anything, do I?
No.
That's sweet. Just making sure.
But I mean, Greg possibly would notice that his thought process has become a little less complex as he's
Greg-
run down this steps
Greg
here.
doesn't notice shit. His brain's gone to mush.
Fair enough.
He's now back down to an 8 intelligence.
We did hold Graham's turn, which would have been just before the last two moves. So to end the round, Bogwood wants to do anything.
Well, he's not moving. So
He
if the
possibly
guys
did
ran
hit-
away,
You would have heard the conversation where Hec'tom questioned Dolion as to why he took the shield, and Dolion said they threatened his sister.
right?
We've
You
also
would
seen
have heard
Sam
that.
take a poison arrow and take a big hit. So if he was feeling a bit angry as well.
Yeah, Sam has just taken some big, serious damage. 35
From the
points of
dude
damage.
from the dude with the orange dot on his head, or from the other guy that was
No,
like
but it was a guy who disappeared.
His name was
Wow.
It was in this room. If you want to check that room out, if you can.
Why are you all insisting on me going through this scene that's going to cancel everything?
Hey, it is your choice, Graham. It's your turn. You do whatever you wish.
So that little pink line on the map, that's where the trap thing is, right? That keeps turning off everybody's magic.
It was just at the bottom.
Well,
Or
the
is that
bottom
just a pink
stairs.
line that...
Yeah, bottom of the stairs. That's where
Yeah.
Sam noticed he was no longer detecting any magic, which he has running constantly within 5 feet of himself.
And I saw the dude run into this room here.
He was the guy who hit Cat was already in that.
Oh,
room.
it's the guy that keeps popping in and out. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that guy that kept popping in and out. Would it be in any way, shape, or form possible for me to come into this room and break through the wall?
I mean, this is an old dwarven fortress, so it's all very, very well made. You can attempt to. There is nothing stopping you trying to do so.
I mean, I've never had much success with breaking like walls and floors and things in the past.
Bedrock, thick bedrock, which may be a mile thick. It's, really, really strong stone. You weren't able to break that stone.
These walls are a mile thick.
No, the floor you tried to
Oh,
punch,
right,
which,
okay.
the floor which you continuously think that you missed, it was so hard.
Great. So if I come into this room,
That's
I'm not going to trigger that trap that's at the foot of the stairs, right?
We will have to wait and see what happens if you try to break through the wall and go into the room.
Is
Either
it a
side of the
Or
trap.
is it an area?
Screw it. Let's I'll go giant size and try and just smash through the wall, I guess.
Fucking smash.
Because why not?
Exactly. Why not?
He knows the corridor's not safe. Do you want me to just make attack rolls, or do you want me to just do strength checks?
You could roll attack rolls if you wish.
Cool. I'm going to punch this wall 6 times and see what happens.
Let's see if Pogred's luck with stone continues.
I mean, watch me just biff every single one of these now, hitting a stationary wall immediately in front of me.
It's not about missing. It just might be you don't hit it hard enough to damage the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe you've just got to hit the wall in yourself.
But
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I'm probably going to break both of my fists.
so you
There's
punch
two
it in your
nat ones
first
in
hand.
there.
Second time you punch it again with the same hand, and you're like, "Oh, that hurts." So then you start using your other hand, get 3 punches in before you're, "Oh no." So, but roll the damage on. Just roll the damage on the first 2 for me though, just to see, because they would have both. Well, the 22 and the 33.
First 2 that hit. Okay.
Yeah.
22.
So 22, 42 damage.
I will say that is enough without, because I'm guessing you action surge for your 6 attacks. So just 3 attacks.
It was going to be 6 attacks. 'Cause I was going to use my action surge for the other 3 attacks, but
I would say with two hits, that
Right.
both
Okay.
hit.
So
These
it's
walls
just
aren't as thick.
my
so...
one turn without my actions. 2 attacks will break the wall.
Yes, but let's just roll
Okay.
a d12.
How do I take for nat wanting a wall punch? Just whatever the damage of
Well,
the punch is?
No, that would seem a bit crazy because it's not an enemy. So I will roll the d12.
But I'm happy to roll the damage and just take that damage.
Okay, then let's see some big numbers. We know you like rolling big numbers.
The only
3
thing that can-
damage.
The only thing that
I was
can
going
stop
to say
Bogwarts
3
is-
damage doesn't for a nat 1. That seems unfair. It's a nat 1, so yeah. Yeah. It's
31.
whatever damage I do to myself.
31.
So 31 points of damage to myself. In
But
which
you
I
do
to
make
the
a
witches.
you do make a large enough hole in the wall for yourself to step through.
As a giant or as a normal sized man?
I'm guessing because you're punching it as a giant-sized man, you were making bigger punches.
Making
fists are bigger,
giant-sized
so I
holes.
would say you could squeeze through the gap.
Okay, so can I see the guy in the room?
You can't. I mean, you could roll me in perception if you wish, just to see, but from a quick gaze, you can't see anything but these boxes and crates in there.
Okay. Nope, can't see him.
Nope, you cannot see anybody in this room
Boxes and hose.
from where you are.
That's fine. I'll just loudly shout. He seems to have disappeared, and then that'll be it for Bogrud's initial turn.
Cool. Takes us back to the top of the round then with Dolion.
I don't know what to do. They've got my sister. They're going to hurt her if I go down there. But I need to help. Hec'tom, I'm at a bit of a moral crisis. I need to help you get the shield back, but if I do that, my sister is in danger.
Dolion's got a sister.
Yeah, there's a reason you don't know about her.
Greg calls dibs.
Damn it.
It's down from the corridor. You must do the right thing by your friends and your family, Dolion.
That doesn't help! Look,
Just
I'm
like
sorry.
any creature.
I'm sorry I took your shield. Shouldn't have done it. Did it. End of. I need help. Mental help. But I don't know what to do. So I will hold after. I'll just call that my turn.
Cool.
Wins it decisive.
Next up is Sam. Is Sam still big though? Did we decide that he didn't drop the spell? And I can't remember if Angela.
Yeah, it's still big, but it only lasts a minute, so I'm not sure how long it's been on.
Not too
Not a
long.
minute.
Oh, you mean I can't go and like compare with Bogwood then? Who's biggest?
You can still go and compare. You're still big.
He's still big. You could do whatever Sam wants to do.
That's fine. Now's not a time for frivolity. Dolion, you should have just told us, man.
No, not with this one. I'm afraid it was too big. I had to do it. I knew worst case, if we had to steal it back, we could have. I just had to do what I had to do to get my family safe. I'm sure you can appreciate that one.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't know if I have any family. I can't remember. Oh, apart
Definitely
from
got a
Anthem.
brother.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's awesome. Anthem.
One half brother.
Look, Anthem can take care of himself. He's awesome. Oh, maybe we should ask him if he can help. I'm sure Anthem would be more than happy to lend assistance if you need it. Bogwood, I can hear you. I can hear you flexing in there. No. So Dolion, what are you going to do?
I genuinely don't know. I need to help you guys fix this mistake I've made.
Because in a week the king is gathering. I assume it's a week, if not a matter of days now, to start on this battle with Bane, and we could do with this shield.
Yeah, we need to get the shield back, but we also need to. Yeah. Unless we kill. What's his name? Gildy McGildy Guild thing. Before orders go, it's a risk, but. We're not above order, are we?
I mean, who's to say, Dolion, that you won't screw us over again in an attempt to save your sister? That's the thing.
I have never laid hands on this party before because I respect you far too much.
But if it comes down to a choice between us or your sister, you chose stealing a shield over to save your sister.
I would have gave anything for that, just as any one of you would.
Wow. We truly are in a pickle now.
We'll say that's your talking action. Is there anything else Sam would like to do?
Nope.
No worries then. Next up is this guy.
Actually, apologies before we finish. I would like to try and walk back up to see if my sword switches back on again.
Cool.
So head back up to...
Doesn't.
Interesting.
Next up is this guy's turn. He's going to use his action to disengage. He will run into this room. That's his turn done. Then
magicians, a lot of them.
Then we're going to move to Hec'tom.
I know we've got stuff we need to sort out with Dolion, but at this moment in time, we have to retrieve that artifact if we can.
Are you still is locate object still?
No, it's
No.
concentration that got. Well, at the minute it's on zone of truth.
Yeah.
So let's go running.
Well, I'll tell you what, at this minute in time, I don't think there's any enemies that you know of. So
yeah,
let's say we're out of combat, out of initiative, but great, if there's anything Hec'tom wants to do, you can react first after these. Obviously, the last guy just ran away.
I mean, obviously we didn't see which room the fellow went running into, but Hec'tom wants to go running down that corridor to try and find Gildy guy.
Yeah, so put yourself at whichever doorway you wish to look in.
So don't believe it's that one, so it's going to go to this one being the first door they come across.
Roll me a quick perception, just as you peeking. You see a load of barrels in this room, but you don't see any people.
Barrels.
Okay, I'll let other people search and hunt if they like to. Or
Next up would be Bogwood.
So I've squeezed this room.
Yes.
Can I smash up all these crates and barrels and stuff, looking to see if there's like an escape hatch or something that dude could have used in this room?
You can.
I do that then.
punch.
I mean, part of me does feel by smashing a load of wooden things into smaller wooden things, it would cover more of the floor and stuff, and not necessarily help you with the looking for any escape hatches. But you can do
Okay,
so if you wish.
I pick up the things and lob them out of the way and try and search underneath them.
Use whichever stat you want to use for searching for a escape hatch or something like that. I won't ask for investigation or perception. Just I'll let you guys pick which ones you wish to do for when you're searching for things like that.
I mean, it need to be perception for me because it's the only thing I've got a +2. I have nothing in investigation. So I'm assuming, given giant size, you just to be able to move crates and barrels without any real struggle.
Not easy.
Yeah, I mean, strength stat of 28 and giant. Okay, I will just try and perceive my way underneath all of these crates and barrels for like
You're
an
just
escape
picking
door.
these barrels up, and it's looking like a small can in your hand.
It's like I've wrapped my arms around everything in the room and just gone to look under it, and if I can't see anything, I'll just put it all back down again. Nope.
You don't find any sort of escape routes out of this room.
Probably too well hidden for Bograd to notice or see without knowing where it might be.
But we are out of initiative anyway, so instead of going to turn order, I'll forget about the turn order. I did forget about that. I said that. So, but yeah, Bogwood is searching in that room for that. But yeah, feel free to do what you wish at the moment, guys.
I'd like to see if I can find a source of whatever has caused my sword not to work.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
It's a very good question. For a start, have a pace around to see if anything starts pinging again.
Don't notice any different with your abilities or your items as you're walking around here.
His sword hasn't started working again.
Nope.
No pinging.
No.
No pinging.
Can I roll for little blue pills?
Ah.
Okay. Having paced up and down this corridor, nothing's happening. Can I investigate around where I am to see if there's any glyphs or any obvious traps? I'd also, as a speaking action, just like to be like, yeah, Hec'tom, if you happen to have any healing spells... Oh, actually, have I got any healing potions? No,
Just roll as the investigation, Sam. Just roll an investigation, though, while... We're not in combat at the minute, don't forget.
6.
With a 6, no, I'll say because of the damage you've taken recently, and also because Sam's not used to being this size, it's all a bit... the perception's not quite there, and you kind of like going to move things and move it out, but instead of just moving things softly, you're kind of pushing things and a bit clumsy being this size that you're not quite used to, so you're not able to find anything at this moment in time.
And last thing, I do have a couple of normal potions of healing. Can I take one of those potions of healing?
If you really, really, really want to, you can. Yes. Okay.
A normal potion, 1d4 plus 4?
No, I think is it
2d4. 2d4 plus 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew there was numbers there and I wouldn't get it right. 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
It's something. Cool, that'll be me. Oh, that's an odd button.
But yeah, no turn order, so you go where you wish, do what you wish, guys, at the minute.
Anyone wants to keep searching, please.
Cool, so you go to the next room?
I'll go to the next room because I feel like
Cool.
I've probably looked at that one.
On the middle of the table in the room you step into, you see something fairly familiar. You see a very nicely, fantastically made, ornate fancy shield.
Is it the Ember Defender?
Yeah, you can see a shield. You haven't gone and picked it up. No.
I'd like my
What's
turn
up,
now. I'd like to run in and pick it up. I'm only messing.
While you're on sus,
It's a trap.
I can say, I can think, is this a trap?
I'll be honest with you. I was going to ask you for a quick save as you pick it up as a joke, just for the funnies, but no, it is not trapped. It looks exactly like the shield you spent the night looking and investigating. I'll even say you managed to attune to it while you were sleeping overnight before Dolion potentially, Dolion removed it from your place,
Before it
from
was-
where you was holding it, and as such, nobody else has been able to attune to this shield. No one else has tried, so you will know this is your Ember Defender.
Fantastic. And then I would
Now
start.
wipe all the dirty fingerprints off it.
Can I still look to see if there's like any back doors? I mean, it seems like there's a set of stairs there, but I don't know if you.
That just seems to move to another level, like in this room. This seems to be the
Oh,
main
multi-level
meeting
room.
sort of thing. But you can try doing a check for any bolt holes or any escape hatches in here. You don't notice anything in this room. You're looking around, you find a shield, but you seem just general, the bread, cups, bits and bobs on the table. It just looks like a living quarter. Looks a bit nicer than some of the other rooms, as if this might be where the guild leader spent most of his time. But you don't see any escape routes.
Guys, I found the Ember Defender. I found the shield. But I can't find any sign of where on earth these thieves have gone.
Can Bogrod burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid man and go, "Oh yeah"?
I resisted it the first time.
Throw a couple attacks. Let's just see if you can do enough damage.
It seems like that'd be a hilarious thing to happen.
I think I looked at 18 AC, and it was 40 hit points to knock a hole in the wall. So
that's exactly 46 damage. 40.
Right, I had it wrong. Sorry.
19 plus 25. Yeah, 44.
yep,
Hey, I did maths.
more than enough, and you do create a hole in this wall.
And burst through it like the Kool-Aid guy saying, "Oh yeah."
I want to search
Because I heard him through the wall shout that he'd found his shield.
Yeah, roll a check, whichever one you feel would be best for you at the moment.
Greg,
I just want to search the room I'm in. Sorry, what?
roll whatever you think would be best for you, I think Scott said.
Yeah. Like when you're searching for things, I won't ask unless I want it to be a certain role. I'm happy for you to roll whatever skills you can persuade me that you want to use. So if you want to use something that wouldn't technically be used,
I was going to say it would either be the perception, which is a 10, or investigation, which would be -4 from that. So it'd also be a 10. So whether I use perception or investigation, it'd still be a 10.
yeah. So with a 10, you wouldn't notice any escape routes or anything like that. No, it's something I'm thinking of doing in future because it's stuff like with me, Craig, chatting about this about intimidation, because it's a charisma check, which doesn't always make sense to me. You could use strength, for example, as intimidation. I may allow you to be able to talk me into it. So with other skills, I won't just ask for one skill unless I've deemed it to be a solo stat roll. But if you can explain to me why you want to use a different stat to do the same thing, I'm happy to listen to any sort of ideas you have.
Are these like wine barrels and stuff then?
In English?
Are these wine barrels or beer barrels?
They're all closed barrels, so you wouldn't know what's in them unless you start popping lids off.
Can I start popping a lid off? Just this one in the middle?
Yeah, the one in the middle you can.
Yeah. What's that? Strength to get it open.
No. I mean, even with a dagger or something, you'd be able to easily just take a few seconds to open it up.
What's in it?
So that one there seems to be full of furs.
Oh, that's boring. I'll let somebody else go and then find another one. I want one that's full of alcohol.
Oh dear.
Greg's had a long day.
Yeah, whatever else you guys are wanting to do.
I still want to. I mean, I'm guessing a minute has passed now, so Sam's not big boy anymore.
Are you looking down your trousers as you're shrinking?
Well, when am I not?
That kind of guy that walks around with the hands on the balls all the time.
Pretty much. Why is Sam so tiny now? Oh, there we go. Can I keep investigating along the walls, along the floor, along the ceiling? I'm looking for anything that's different, that's out of place, any scrawls on the walls that don't look like anything else around it.
You certainly can.
And
No,
I'm going to be looking really careful, so I want to go for perception because I'm trying to see the difference against the stone. It's a high stat for me and it's still not great.
Again, with an 11, so you don't notice anything obviously different. It all looks the same.
For the rest of my turn, I would just like to sit down against the wall and have a sulk for a little bit then.
Cool.
We have what we've got, so we'll just make our way back out.
Yep, you are more than welcome to make your way back out.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk to Dolion while he obviously hasn't done anything, unless he's doing something. I'd just say, look, I know you took the shield, and I understand about your family. We've got the shield back now. Do you know where your sister is?
I do not currently.
Oh, yeah, put a look in her.
Are you sure it's your shield, though?
That's what the DM says.
You have had your god has said it is the right shield. Can I just have a little look at it just to make sure there's nothing?
Steal it again. Yeah.
No. I just want to see if the guild might have put some enchantment on it or anything to track its whereabouts.
I'm not going to hand it
they will
over,
grab
but
it
I'm certainly going
themselves.
to let him have a look as it's on my arm.
I feel the need to have a little flag every now and then, just as like, sauce. Sauce.
Canonically, Sam can make one.
Is that not Greg that made the flags? Or was it both of them?
I'll talk to Greg
Shit.
about that later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Greg can make one.
Can I just check over Hec'tom's shield to make sure it's exactly how I left it?
Or whatever you think would be good.
That's a poor roll.
You very confident that this shield looks exactly the same, feels exactly the same, and is in fact exactly the same as you left it.
That is fine, but that wording is sus's.
It was meant to be sus, but no, Dolion will believe that this is the same shield in the same condition as when he brought it here. When he last saw it and handled it.
That's fine. This is a bit too easy though, Hec'tom. I think we might need to get out of here and I'll need to send messages out to get my family safe.
Okay.
This is too easy.
If there's any way I can help with that.
Does anyone want to help me look and see how we can get these weapons switched on? I don't know where Greg's gone. I don't want my lullaby back.
What do you mean get a weapon switched on, Sam? Mine works fine. And just kind of put mine up and just go.
Yeah, that doesn't make me trust you anymore, Dolion. Why are you so special that this doesn't work on you? There has to be something. Hec'tom, does your stuff work?
Have you attacked people in this place?
Well, someone shot me first.
That'll do it, probably.
What, 'cause
I've
someone
not
shot
attacked
me?
anyone. Rogues don't see it that way. If you broke in here like I think you did, then they're going to turn on the enchantments and everything that stops stuff working.
Well, we did knock and we did shout and we did cast spell and no one opened the door, so we did as any good rogue would do and make our own entrance. Surely that's roguelike enough.
I'm impressed, Sam. I'm
Thank you.
impressed. But by Christ, are you stupid breaking in here?
We knocked. We waited. We tried to pick
You
them
didn't
up.
let us in, Dolion.
We
You
did
saw
make it
us.
extra loud.
I'm still in the zone.
Mm.
Is the zone still active?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bastard. Yeah, that's true. I didn't let you in.
No.
I thought you'd stay far out with this building.
I mean, you.
And if my talk...
Do we ever stay out of anything?
No, but the plan for me was go to chat with Guy McGuy thing, and then if that went badly, I was going to come back to you guys, and we go, right, guys, we need to steal this and wipe out the guild.
And when did you think that would work and we would stay out of a fight? I mean, especially with Smashy McWall over there, because I don't know what he's doing in that wall, but it sounds like
Kool-Aid
this whole
guy.
building's going to come down.
And I hope it does. They deserve it.
His magic item's still working.
Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't walk down the corridor.
I mean,
I made my own way round the other side.
I mean, so how do I get my shit working again? If I leave here, will it switch back on?
I think you might need to do some praying.
I mean, there's only one way I pray.
It's all praying as far as I'm concerned, Sam.
I mean...
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm?
Angela just whispered, my God. I'm like, exactly.
I mean, we all
Has
have
Greg
our
found
own
any beer yet?
church, and we
Or
all have-
alcohol? Did Greg find any alcohol yet?
You know, just remember, Sam.
Oh.
Oh, no. Just remember, Sam, you too are a cleric of passion.
I mean, that's one way of putting it. I've certainly worshipped and been worshipped in my time, but anyway, we need to find the rest of our party and...
But, like I say, Sam, this is too easy.
Is it?
Did we see what direction all the others ran off in?
We saw them run down the corridor, like from there, running in this direction. But whenever they didn't seem to disappear from sight, they just seemed to run into a room, and then when anyone followed them, then they can't be found.
Fair enough. I'll go in here then. Bogrod, you find anything? What do we look for now?
I don't know.
Okay. Shall we go?
Sure. Follow me. I make door. And then I'll smash through this one.
Is this, what's this here? Is this like a bookcase or a fireplace or something?
It's
No.
a hole.
It's a hole that he has punched through.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
It's a bogwood size hole.
Sweet.
There's going to be another one at the top of the room as well.
I mean, I'm just getting devastated vibes.
I am taking cover by standing in the other bogwood shaped hole, but trying to make the same shape as the hole.
Now, question: structural integrity of the
It's fine.
whole building.
It's fine.
Is it fine? That is the centre he is taking out.
So he's making a hole in the wall rather than
Taking the wall
Yeah, I'm not
down,
taking out
yeah.
the entire wall. Yeah.
Is it load bearing? Roll for architecture. Roll for structural integrity.
no, it wasn't load bearing.
Bring down the guild. I mean, what?
Is that what stone cunning's for, to know if it's load bearing?
Yes. Stone cutting would help.
Hey, you guys. Anybody coming?
Sam, if you give him enough time.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm still sulking. Why isn't my sword working?
Am I still thick as pig shit?
I mean, Sam, I'd assume there's tablets for these. Go see a druid or a cleric.
I mean,
Guys, I've seen no change since you stepped down the steps. So yeah, you seem whatever affected you as you stepped down there is still all affecting you guys. Do what
Wait.
now?
Dolion, you're shit. You know that.
How is this, mate? Oh,
I mean,
points.
I may get past this, and that's a may. But you're going to be on my shit list for a long while because I don't forget shit. I forget quite a lot, quite often.
Oh, I'll just wait.
Apparently.
I'll just bide my time with you, Sam, to forgive me. Yeah, I'm a lamb, you're a lovable rogue, and you damn well know it.
Well, we'll see.
But party making their way out of the guild.
If I step outside and my sword don't work in, I ain't going anywhere.
Cool. So you step outside, and as you open the door or you go through the entrance which you created yourself, the first thing you notice as soon as you step out is a line of guards that are formed outside of this building. Dwarven guards in plate mail, shields, some holding swords, some holding axes, just standing in like an half circle just outside, so there would be no way to escape as you walk out.
No.
Like, for fuck's sake, what have you guys done now?
Literally nothing.
Roger just goes, and then just.
Hang on 1 second, Bob.
Bugger. You might not listen to me, you might not respect me anymore, but lots of guards. They might be small, but they are mighty.
One of the guards will step forward, recognizing you guys, and be, we heard of some commotion here. Holes being made in walls and destruction to city property.
Oh, let me take a step forward. Not now, Greg. Yes, so thank you for coming to our aid. We had something stolen from us. It's so wonderful that you're able to come to help us.
Stole it.
We do have...
Did you report such goods as being stolen so we could investigate and find said stolen goods?
Well,
Or did you go on your own and try to create your own form of justice?
Greg reported it to the rest of the team.
now we are under orders from the king to retrieve a dwarven artifact of great value. So we had to expedite and make sure that it remained within our Hec'tom.
My
My esteemed colleagues' possession. Time was of the essence.
My understanding is the king gave you permission to enter our most sacred place to retrieve a treasure. I do not believe he gave you permission to make any holes in walls in this city to get that treasure that you had already reclaimed. If you had lost the treasure, you should have told us. We would have been able to help find it.
So you know that this was a den of thieves, right? That was operating under your nose. So how were they able to steal under your nose the precious treasure that we fought and nearly died for?
I'm just going to tap Sam on the shoulder and go, they're professionals, Sam.
Obviously not enough, because it was stolen right in their walls, so we had to come and get it from a Thieves Guild in the heart of the city.
Well, I tell you now, I find it hard to believe. that a member of the Thieves Guild snuck into your sleeping quarters and stole something from you. Is that what you're telling me happened? Somebody left this building, stole the shield, and then brought it here? Because that's what it sounds like you're trying to instigate. You're insinuating.
It sounds like you're assuming a lot of things. We woke up without the shield. My esteemed colleague has the wonderful ability to detect magical items. We simply followed it to its source. We are not policemen. I cannot detect or investigate anything. Surely that's your job. We just were following our possession and getting it back from the thieves within your own city. Stolen shield is in a Thieves Guild.
Dwarf speaking will point to Bogwood and say, "You, I understand. King says you're very polite and very helpful every time he's got a conversation with you. Can you tell me who stole the shield?"
He did.
5 guards step forward. Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to put him under arrest.
That's fine.
Hec'tom
Take him away.
That's
Wrap
just
him in irons.
forward in between.
You're saying conjunction. Where are you?
Hec'tom steps in between, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, while the big guy here is telling the truth, he didn't hear the full story that he did it under duress of threat to his family. Now, if your biggest concern is that we've knocked a few holes in the walls, when we're dwarves, guys, come on, we can fix that back up in no time. You should be more concerned about the whereabouts of the thieves that are inside while we take this back to the king. If you've got a problem with that, go see the king, because I doubt you spoke to him directly.
Tell you what, we will investigate this. You say this is the Geesefield. We will investigate this. But it won't take all of us. And we are here to uphold the law. I don't care under what reasons, but theft is theft. If one of you is a thief, then you will be taken to our prison.
Greg did it.
Hang on a minute. All of us, or just the thief?
Just the one who did the stealing.
Okay.
It was me. Greg did it. He stole it. Take me.
As you can see,
Sounds like
our
you were
old
trying
friend
to
is an idiot.
So you come with us, the rest of you, about your business. And dwarf to dwarf, these walls were put up hundreds and hundreds of years ago. We would never be able to make them as they were.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself. Call yourself a dwarf. Can't put them back.
The dwarves that built this probably had something to do with building these weapons that no one has ever seen in the world since.
I'm just going to mumble under my breath that I still can't believe that they've allowed a Thieves Guild in the city.
Are they?
They didn't know it was the Thieves Guild.
Are they
They're not
taking
very
Dolion
good detectives.
But the
The
thieves
biggest
wouldn't be making
concern is some
thieves
holes.
if the thieves were a t-shirt saying "We are the Thieves Guild."
I mean, they could and thieves can.
Are the guards taking Dolion away?
They will be escorting him away, not taking him or dragging him away.
And
Just
then, are they
escorting him
sending
away.
us to go off on our own?
They're saying you guys are free to go about your business.
I want to go around the corner, turn invisible, and I'm just going to follow Dolion. Like, follow behind the guards that have got Dolion.
And all you're going to hear from Dolion is fucking dwarves. I bloody hate dwarves. Hell, nothing good has came from me being in this place. Bloody hate dwarves. Assholes.
Is my sword working? I don't give a shit about why isn't my sword working? Do I have to speak
You
to a
walked across a
manager?
thing that nullified all magical items. How long ago would you say you walked over that?
It felt like 3 weeks ago.
10, 15 minutes at least.
About 3 weeks ago.
Let's say 10 minutes has passed. Let's say 9 minutes and 59 seconds have passed. As you start walking away, Sam, you start noticing things start pinging in your mind as if you're
Mercy.
able to have the
Yeah, but
sensation of magical items again.
with no other context as they're walking away, Sam is just going to be like, yes, thank you.
It will take Greg a minute or two longer because Greg didn't step down straight away.
Yeah.
I'm some in the middle.
But yeah, so within the next minute or so, though, all magical items will regain their power and their enchantments and abilities.
Amazing. Right, should we go and fight Bane then, guys?
It was a temporary spell.
Yeah, just leave Dolion to rot. Let's go.
I was going to say, have Dolion and the guards gone now? Are they out of earshot?
And Gredreg, he's followed him behind.
It's more a case of has Dolion escaped
And
once
Greg.
again.
But they are heading back
Well, see,
to
this was
where
my
you
thinking.
guys
If they
have been
took him,
sleeping,
Dolion will
so-
just sneak out.
We've already proven the dwarves cannot hold me. I mean, that's not a challenge, Scott.
No.
I mean,
Are
should we just go back to the ship and wait for them both to turn up again?
Like I say, are we going for the king to get a pardon, or are we just leaving him to his own devices?
He's made his own bed, he can lie on it.
It's fair. That's fair.
Hang on. Hec'tom will know something about like dwarvish legal practices, I guess. Like, so, like, what's the punishment for thievery?
It depends how harsh the king has been while he's.
Chop his hand off.
Yeah,
Chop his hand off.
I mean, the king really didn't like the Thieves Guild existed.
They're obviously shit thieves then if they're stealing stuff right under their nose and no one knows that there's thieves around.
So, I mean,
they know there's thieves around. They just didn't know where they were.
out of context meta a little bit. So, are they going to take him back to the king, chop his hand off, and send him on his way? Because we can get his hand fixed.
They'll be taking him back towards the building where you've been resting, what seems to be the main hub of the king and planning and everything like that.
So we've got to go back there anyway, because I assume we've probably still got some of our stuff. We'll have set off with our weapons and shit, but we'll have left the remainder of our stuff back. So we've got to go back there anyway. So I guess we could go speak to the king and see if we can get him let go. It's just that was the easiest way to avoid having to fight 20 guards.
I'd like to get you aside to Hec'tom to just say, maybe you should just tie that to you from now on. Just handcuff the shield to yourself, maybe.
I mean,
I'm
if
not
anybody
used to
wants
hang around with people who would take my belongings, but I'll take your advice on board.
If you're heading back there, if anybody would like to take a short rest, then I'm quite happy for you guys to take a short rest.
You can't, you're with the guards, you're not having a rest yet.
Oh, you can have a short rest as well. You'll be able to just sit there drilling your thumbs. So before Dolion is placed into not a prison as such, but a room with just one door that leads in or out.
Does it have a window?
No windows. You will be asked to hand over your weapons and other belongings because trust is an issue with you at the moment. So you will be asked to hand them over temporarily, please.
I am just standing quietly in a corner. Nobody knows I'm there.
You can have everything except the stick. With my pretty gems.
Just a walking stick.
It's a yes or a no answer. I am asking you nicely, would you please hand over your belongings temporarily? We will keep them safe. Safer than other people's belongings around you, apparently.
But this is a very unique item.
We will keep it safe.
I have a trust issue with dwarfs recently. It's been of my own doing, but I will. No, Dolion's not giving up his. Dolion cannot give up his weapon.
Give it up.
Like, I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot give up this one.
Bonk.
I have asked you nicely. Now I am telling you. If you wish to stay here, rather than put into a cell, I suggest you give us. Oh no, I'm telling you to hand over everything. I am trying to treat you with more respect than you deserve, but you test my patience.
I test everyone's patience. This is me.
Yes.
What, Cat?
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Hand it over now. Now I'm asking. I'm asking to take it off you temporarily. If I have to take it off you by force, I will not be under any guarantees to return any of your items to you. Do what's best. Be smart.
And now I'm telling you, if these do not get returned to me personally by you, I will hunt you down and I will put you 6 foot under.
Fine.
Aye. Hand over everything.
It takes it off you. You put into a room. It has a bed, a bench, a little table, but no doors, windows apart from the one door that you've come into them. As they put you in there, you hear the door lock behind you.
Okay.
And if Dolion wishes, he can have a short rest while he's in here as well.
Can I go into the cell with him and just pop out from being invisible when he's just about to fall asleep and go, "Hi, Dolion, I follow you." Ha.
I mean, I would need a stealth. You will have advantage because you're invisible, just to see if you're able to get through the guards and Dolion before they shut the door. Yeah, okay, 18. You're able to sneak into the room before the door is locked.
But just as he's about to get comfortable and lie down, so literally just pop out and go, "Hi, Dolion, I follow you."
What the fuck, Greg? Could have done with you a minute ago.
How are the guards going to react when they open the door and then find
I'll
somebody
go
else in
invisible
there?
again. As soon as I hear somebody coming down, because I'm not taking any form of rest, as soon as I hear somebody, what sounds like somebody coming down, I'll just go invisible again.
Cool. So you guys are locked in a small room together.
Greg.
I regret my life
Greg.
now.
Greg, do you happen to have lockpicks on you? Because we could get out of here. But
Rivet has everything.
oh, fuck. I'm not actually doing it, don't worry.
But yeah, Greg, you notice your intelligence has returned and all your magical items are back working now.
Yeah, I can't unlock the door for you though.
You don't need to. Can I have those tools, please? But no, I'll behave myself and not derail anymore.
Well, so the rest of you are having a short rest. And
Yep.
Cool. So you head back and have a short rest. After an hour or so, you all start hearing movement.
I go invisible.
Rapid movement. Feet smashing on the stone floors and hearing just shouting, orders being given. It seems like the most chaos you've seen here since you've arrived. It just seems like everything has just gone from calm and organized to chaos.
Hey boys, they're playing our song.
We're like back in our quarters.
Yep.
Right, okay.
Oh, I'm just going to stretch. Oh.
It's a presumably you can go out the room and is there a guard nearby or in the
There
corridors?
is lots of guards, soldiers that all seem to be running away from your room, but running towards the exit of the building.
Can I grab one as they run past? Can I try and get their attention? Just stop them in their tracks?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the commotion?
Call to arms! Someone's invading! They've found us! I don't understand how they could have found us. We've been hidden here for so long.
Do you need any assistance? It's something we can help with.
Can you fight?
That's what we do.
Then yes, come with me.
Oh, now you want us to fight. Sorry, it
So,
sounds
when
really
did they-
salty after all this.
When did they ask you not to fight?
Well, didn't want to fight.
Not to fight the thieves.
Well, they didn't want trouble. They didn't want holes being made in walls. They didn't want thieves. So, but okie dokie.
Guys, the place is under attack. We need to defend the dwarves.
I mean, do we? Sorry, I think I slept wrong.
Fine.
Heroes, Cat. We're heroes.
No, but I'd like to be treated like one a little bit more. Okay, I guess we'll save the day again.
It may assist us though, and the dwarves if we can flee Dolion. Has everyone seen Greg?
No. Greg does Greg stuff. I'm sure Greg will turn up. Or is maybe invisible here the whole time.
He's probably trying to woo that shopkeeper again. Is it a blacksmith?
I mean, good on
Miss
him.
Chaos got greedy.
She's some sort of stonemason or like a gem merchant or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shall we head to the king's chambers then and find out what's going on?
yeah, come on then.
So you're not going to follow the guard. You're going to.
Try and
I
get
mean, they're running
Dolion
to the
freed.
to the exit. I mean, we could just run for the exit.
I mean,
as
are
well.
they heading for the entrance to town?
Yes, they are.
Does somebody right? Hang on. So there's still guards running by. Can Bogra grab one and go? Oi, where's the king?
I don't know. We issued the order to every man to go and defend the entrance.
Just the men.
Well, anyone who was trained and ready to fight, but all the soldiers who are armed and ready to go and man the. I say man, it's just a term. To defend the entrance here.
And is the king fighting alongside his men, or is he cowering in his chamber?
How dare you?
Time's wasted.
Our king is not the type to hide behind other people.
So he's out front.
So he's leading the charge.
He is not in his chambers. I do not know where he is. I haven't seen him. I've just been told to do my duty.
Do me a favor. Before you do that, go and get our mate out of prison. I'll put him back there myself afterwards if needs be.
My orders are to defend this city and its people. That is what I am going to do.
I'll take your place and go do that. You go get my mate out of prison. Because if I have to do it, you won't have a prison left. And I'd like to sort of try and scare him into going to do that.
He's Sean Bean, have you not met him?
You go and do that, and I will go and find somebody. I might be able to find Doricel. He may be able to do something about that. I don't have the level of clearance to release people from prison or from bonds. I will get someone who can make that decision.
Go find someone important and get them to sort it.
But you take my place. I mean, I'm as strong as 3 fighters, I am.
And I'm as strong as 10 of you, and
I
I just sort of
was-
shove him off down the corridor and leg it out front.
I was hoping for 4, but seems like one of you's disappeared.
I'm assuming Hec'tom and Sam will follow Bograd out, but Bograd will be true to what he's just said to this guard dude and just start pegging it out front to see what's going on.
I mean, Bog was always excited for a fight, so it's always a good show.
Also trying to get Dolion out of prison.
Dolion is going to be so smug about it if it happens as well.
It's like, oh, now you need me.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
Well,
do we though?
Okay, so guys, this is a new record.
I mean, you're going to have to go murder a dwarf after this, though, if the guy that took your stuff doesn't personally give it back to you.
Dolion is going to murder many dwarfs. Many dwarfs.
That many
Oh,
dwarves.
that's a pretty map.
They might assassinate the king accidentally. Who knows? To the windows.
Oh, we need Greg. Get Greg. That's fireball bait if I've ever seen it.
Who's that pretty little thing?
Which one?
Oh, it's Sam.
Hi, Dolion.
Oh,
Trying to flirt his way out of trouble now.
Hey, you gotta love it.
I mean, it'll work for some time, but not. No, it'll work.
But this is the
So while you're
scene.
doing this, can I try pick the lock of the cell again?
Yeah.
Can I coach Greg on how to do it?
I was gonna say, do I get advantage because I'm proficient in it?
No, no, because then I'd always have advantage.
You can. I mean, I will use the before I look at what you rolled. I'm just going to use the term a DM uses in a situation like this.
You can certainly.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Well, I'm invisible. Yes, absolutely. That's sure. I'm
You have already turned uninvisible because you scared Dolion, and you haven't told me you've cast invisibility on yourself again. But are you sure that's what you want to do?
Yes, I would cast invisibility before opening the door. If I thought the lockpick was working, I'd cast invisibility first. Sorry, Ali, but if the door swings open, they're only going to see Dolion there. Hopefully.
I've already got my line. It's fine.
Sorry, you got no weapons.
Probably rolled.
Well, I don't know of anything that's going on outside, obviously. So my plan is.
Oh, you would have heard commotion from outside the doors.
Would I have known? Would I not just have thought that was normal cell commotion?
No, it definitely sounded.
Well, my aim was to pick the lock and to go out and find where they put all Dolion stuff.
And Dolion's been a good little jailbird that he is.
Well, is he? I mean, if this door opens, we'll have to see what happens. But
I'm gonna think you've done it.
Oh yeah, but what
I'm
a
fine
shit!
with that.
Excuse me, what a shitty lock that is. I've not went near it and it still opens.
so you was Dolion helping?
He was coaching.
I've not rolled an advantage. That last thieves tool was from the first time. It was
All
stealth
right, then.
against the cell, and then it was the thieves tool the first time round. So this time I've rolled an 18.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, you asked if you had advantage. If Dolion was helping, then you would have advantage.
See if it makes a difference, shall we?
Let's go create hunting.
It is
Not-
Dex, isn't it? That's what I've been
Yeah,
using.
Dex for thieves tools.
That'll do.
So you hear a click, and you think the door is unlocked.
I'm just gonna push it open. Not really fast, but not exactly slyly either.
You're invisible, aren't you?
Yes. I'm just gonna normally open the door And
Door
if there's
will-
space, I'm going to step out. If there's not, I'll step back in.
Door will get about an inch or two open, and it will hit something. And then you will just hear a voice that says, a dwarvish voice that says, "Hey, think someone's opening this door who shouldn't be opening this door?"
Not from this side.
If it looks like there's enough room for me to slip out, that's what I'll do. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to back into the door
It's as
again.
if somebody was stood with their back to the door,
Yeah,
guarding this
fine.
door. So
I'm just going to back into the corner of the room so I'm out of the way.
I think there's something in the wind.
So, one of the guards will look in. So you are going to give us trouble, are you?
What do you mean by that? How am I meant to open this door? How am I meant to do that? I'm good, but I'm not that good.
I was under orders that if you behaved yourself, all your items would be returned to you. Breaking out of prison is not good behavior. I will have to report this.
What
Slam the door shut and lock it again before you can respond. Now, whether or not, let's have to decide what items of Dolion's might get removed.
Step out of there before we shut the door.
he opened it. It was open 2 inches, and someone has just opened it enough just to put their, upper body through. They haven't opened it all the way.
Right, what reaction spell do I have?
That's faster.
None.
If you could see out of the crack in the door, could you not misty step out of it?
Yeah, but
That's what I was asking.
I mean, technically. But I don't really want to take up
Greg
Greg
saw the other place, the other part of he saw the corridor on the way in. So if you could see past the guy,
If I cast that one,
you backed
I was
yourself
able
into
to
the
get out.
corner. I don't know if you'd only be able to see directly outside the room, so you would teleport in
it'd be
front
just
of.
to wherever I could see through the door being partially open.
Yeah, but because you backed into a corner, you wouldn't have an ideal view of out of the room, if you would know what I mean. So you would only just be able to see just outside the room from where you are.
That's fine. It's a bonus action to carry on doing it for up to a minute.
but if it's concentration, you'd be visible, right?
Yeah.
Because your
yes,
invisibility
that
would
would.
drop.
That's true.
Hey, you guys.
Boo.
Well, it's
But
up
Greg
to you
could just
guys.
pretend he was invisible and just appeared there. The guard doesn't know that he wasn't already there whilst invisible.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck it. Can I try that?
What, you want to teleport?
Just to
Yourself.
outside the door, and while the guard's shouting in at Dolion, I'm just going to be literally appear next to him. Hopefully,
Okay.
if there's a lot of chaos going on, he won't think too much of it. It's just like, oh shit, you scared me. I didn't realise you were there.
So, yeah, you teleport out the room visible. The guard who was looking in at Dolion doesn't notice you. But one of the other guards who's also stationed there, because there's more than one, is going to grab Greg and be like, "What are you doing here?"
Greg here to talk to Thief in there.
You didn't tell
Okay, well, I mean, you're not allowed.
Says who?
Me.
And how do you think I got in here?
I don't know and I don't care.
I have permission from above you. I need to speak to him.
No.
Okay, so take me out then. I shall go and wait outside, and then you can deal with King to set him free.
I am going to stand at my post and do what I have been ordered to do. I will
Which is?
stand here and guard this door. Make sure the thief doesn't escape. I'm only calling him a thief because you're calling him a thief. I mean, I thought his name was Dolion, but okay, dokie.
I don't know him that well.
Weird, you're one of his travellers. We know who you all are. You're Greg. He's Dolion.
Yes, I am his
You're
solicitor.
heroes of Evalthon. You've been travelling, saving the land. Yeah, Dolisil's been telling us all about you. I mean, you're not very good at this lying, like, are you? I'll
Greta
bugger
doesn't
off and
fly.
leave us alone to guard this door like we've been ordered to do.
Okay, bye. Bye, Dolion. I'm just going to start
Oh,
walking away.
now you know his name, dear.
You told me it's Dolion.
But so while all that is going on, and I've pretty much, I think, finished what I was trying to do earlier. Let's get you guys going with what you guys are doing. So as you do get into this corridor, let's just.
Oh no, I think I've left my lockpicks.
But this is the scene that you see. There seems to be a huge host of orcs and dragonborn, red dragonborn, that seem to be locked. Waves of wave after wave of soldiers fighting against a host of dwarves that seem to have tried to hold the lines here to stop anything getting through. So we roll some initiative.
Yes.
Sure.
Also, my token isn't moving.
Your token isn't.
No.
No? Not right at the top?
No.
Down the song?
Yeah. Not moving.
The song's not moving.
I can't move it.
Oh, I forget you like to move it.
I like to move it, move it. I think. There we go. Yep, I can see it now.
Go for your shit.
Penis.
You know what? You know what I should have done? When you open the cell door, just throw outside the cell door.
That bit cut off. I wish I'd heard that.
I cut it off deliberately so you wouldn't hear this mass genocidal maniac.
I just said when the door opened that little bit, I should have just cast fireball out the crack of the door. I'm immune to my own fireball.
I have to sleep with her in the same room, and so will you all shortly.
In the same room. Party!
Ooh.
Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, I got a bit Sam there for a moment.
We're all consensual adults.
Not that
So-
kind
Oh,
of
it's not that kind of, sorry, Craig, it's not that kind of party.
Well,
Consenting.
me and Scott have said it is.
It wasn't, but it sounds like it may be changing. But Hec'tom, you're to go first.
Anyway.
Yay! Just to get the scene, are they like separated? Is it as we see on the map?
It's kind of like as you walked in, it was just before you've seen the scenes before where you've got two lines just a charging into each other. Just as you get there, that's as you see the clashes. These two forces just charged and collided, and all hell has broken out. You could just hear the clangs of steel on steel, and it's kind of echoing through this cave here as well. So the noise is incredible. You could just hear the sounds of battle.
What time of day is this? And is this outside?
You are in the entrance to the city, so you're still underground. Time of day, I'll say you've had a bit of a rest as well. We'll say we're early afternoon after all the Thieves Guildiness and.
And you said there was wave after wave of these coming. So are we on that? I'm presuming there's going to be more arriving.
There's just a huge host there. I mean, this is just like the first wave. You were told there's just loads of enemies attacking, so you can hear noises, even though it's full of noise now, but it sounds like there is more noise coming further down the tunnel.
Right. So I'm going to turn to the others and just say, I'm going to try and stem the flow so that we don't have these continuously coming at us. And he's going to do his 25 feet of movement. Onto that.
Please go. I turn, walk in the opposite direction.
Run away. And then 60 feet is there. I'm going with that one. Yeah, so I am going to cast Dawn.
Does it make it go nighttime?
No, it makes it go bright time.
Bright time.
Right time.
Yeah.
Into
So it's
the light.
I'll put it on there for you. So it's got a 60-foot distance.
30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Oh
So
my god.
Damn, son.
That's entering the 30 feet. So it's unfortunately going to catch a couple of dwarves, but
Oh, shame.
So, what is it? A con save?
Like Moonbeam on steroids.
Yeah.
Is it con save, you say? So, yeah.
yeah.
20. So, the dwarfs, the orcs that aren't normal orcs, they rolled a dirty 20. The normal orcs that are caught in it are gonna roll a 8. And the red dragonborn rolled a 15.
None of them saving.
No, apart from the non-normal orcs that rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
Yeah, they have a +6 to their con save.
That's half for them.
What was the damage, sorry?
It's 20 rolled already.
So, can you put the thing back on for me?
Yeah. So it's from there.
So, there's quite a lot of normal orc in that. So I wasn't expecting this many to
Die.
be killed straight away.
Being there with Xavier.
It's that 19 initiative was the. If they'd all merged together, I'd start struggling to tell them apart.
Oh no, a wave, completely identical and standing in identical places turn up. But they look beefier. Oof. Let the bodies hit the floor. Can someone remind Dolion never to piss off Hec'tom again?
What about like stealing his shield?
Or shooting him in the back
I mean,
persistently.
I haven't shot you in the back, have I?
recently.
Now,
Multiple times.
Oh, but Dolion's got a little bit. I've got a little something planned with Dolion that could be fun with the party. So it could be fun. It's
Almost
nothing.
fun.
It's nothing steely. It's nothing steely. It's just something fun.
cast sus. On Dolion, not Ali, obviously.
I won't be too sure.
Wow.
You meant to back me up, darling.
Sorry. I didn't realise you were that couple.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, we're not.
Okay, Craig, that'll do me.
Well
And
done.
then for bonus action,
Yes, Dickon.
You put up.
can I move it 10 feet down?
You can move it, but it's not going to do any more damage this turn.
That's fine. Just want to move it so it's not actually going to hurt the dwarves again.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are they going to do here? I mean, they see the line of enemies fall back. Are they going to charge into them to wipe them out and charge back into this right light anyway? I mean, I don't know.
Oof.
Just
That
help stop them. If they want to keep running through it to get to the inn. At 60 feet, they're going to try and get through in a turn without dying.
Surely using his 6-second speaking action, he could shout at the dwarves to hold their line as the light would burn them too.
Well, I'm sure they would have felt it as it burnt them.
And seen it.
The first few would. Yeah.
Yeah. And I use my action talking to you guys. My speaking
great.
action.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
What the
If
dwarf
they're
can
stupid
do
enough
is-
to go into the light, then it's their own fault.
Into the light, man. Follow the light.
It's so beautiful.
Cool. Next up then is it Sam?
Well, I
No,
rolled
Bogwood, sorry.
that one.
Oh, God, Paul.
So I can't enter that light without also getting burnt.
Well, it
True.
is.
Bogred's
hang on.
not an idiot, but
No.
what he is a master tactician.
That's where it is
So
now.
the light basic. Right. Okay. So there's a line of 5 dudes, 6 dudes at the front that I can go punch in the face. Awesome.
Leave it there for me, Craig.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
see.
To the right. To the right.
Let's see what I
That's-
can
What is it?
do.
30-foot radius.
Yeah.
I am 55 feet out from that guy, or that guy. or
Yeah, that's the
that
spot I
guy.
marked, Scott.
Okay, I will move my 40 feet of movement to get me to where I can get to. I think that was about 5 feet, give or take. And then I will use my bonus action to a Eldritch Maul tattoo. Just take that off on my character sheet so that it's. Where am I? There I am. Giving me the 15-foot reach so that I can actually punch far enough. And I'll just take 3 punches at the orc dude just to my bottom right.
That one there, yeah.
Punch,
Hits.
punch,
Hits.
punch.
Hits. I mean, 2 of them
3
match.
punches.
But
With flanking, because he's engaged with a dwarf.
But well, it hit anyway. But yeah, the +3. But
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we've got 26, 33, 53, 58, 78, 79.
Cool. It looks very blooded, very bruised, very battered, but this orc is
A big
still.
orc. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this one does look different to all the ones that got wiped out with that first spell. Some of them look like they're more commanding.
Yeah, no,
bigger, stronger.
Orc general or whatever. Yeah, no, that's fine. Then I'll use my speaking action to shout to the line of dwarves with me and just shout at them to hold the line, not advance further, and just stay where they are.
Next up is the dwarves, and so the ones in line with Bogwood and the ones just behind will place their shields onto the ground as if to hold where they are. The line in front will attack, but just for ease for all of them, I'm just doing one attack. What does that say? I can't see it on mine.
4.
Oh, T4.
4.
4. So even with their pluses, that won't be
4.
enough to hit
They
the
all
enemy.
synchronistically swing and miss.
Well, it's easier doing that than rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7
no, go for it,
attacks.
mate.
So then it'll be Sam's turn.
Okay.
So yeah, they all swing, and because of the light that they've just exposed, then kind of disorientated, they all miss.
So is this what we're fighting at the moment? Before the giant beam of light came down, could we tell if there were more on the horizon? Or is this...
You could hear noise coming from further down the tunnel.
Okay.
Couldn't see anything else.
Oh, see, I had an idea too, but the amazing column of sunshine would definitely overlap, and I don't want to cause a conflict in that.
There's no problem. There's still people alive in there.
Huh?
There's still people alive in there.
I'm not quite sure how things would overlap, though. Overlapping spells? How does that work?
Well, that's just bright light. So if a fireball ended up in there, it'd still
No, see, mine's
set
like
them all ablaze. Or... Unless it was darkness, I guess that would be a massive clash.
I mean, it's not. I was thinking of, well, I have a slightly different flavour, but it's essentially Hunger of Hadar, which is opening up a big portal full of reflavoured tentacles to drag people through and do stuff. Would that still work in a giant column of light? I thought it'd also stop them from turning around and running.
I think so, because Hunger of Hadar doesn't have AC or hit points or anything, so it would be getting damaged, but...
Feels like flavour, it wouldn't really work with it, although that's very... It's not really Hyacinth flavoured, which is a lot more fey than it is kind of otherworldly horrors. I don't know. I'm quite indecisive now. Okay, I think the sun stuff is doing great. So I think I'm just going to step forward and try and take off some of the side guys instead. So
Cool.
bear with. 30 feet of movement. That's a circle. Okay, so I'm going to move among the dwarves. Is this guy currently being engaged with?
He's been punched 3 times by Bogwood and missed by the dwarf missed his attack.
Cool, well I'm nothing if good at getting in on other people's glory. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast him twice in the face. Oh, 3 times now, I believe. Is it 3 times?
Yeah, actually, now pew pew pow.
So I'm going... Oh, that's right. Pow, pow. Pow?
Pew!
Rust.
And then someone's like, oh yeah. Remembers being enormous. Slight pause. So, 25.
Hits.
24.
Hits. Do you want to roll the damage
I'll
first?
do it
On
a
the...
second. just be like,
You just want all the big numbers.
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Those are three very nice sequential rolls.
Yeah, they
If
are.
they were in order, it would have been even better. But I'll take
It
that.
would have been. It would have been chef's kiss. Yeah.
And I think
So the first two would have been enough to kill it, hence why I asked you to roll the damage for those two first. Are you still targeting the same one with the third attack? So just shooting the dead body that's fallen to the ground?
what's the range on this boy?
120 feet.
120 feet.
Wow, can I go for
Hence
this
why
guy here?
you can do.
I just wanted a Bograd moment where I rolled lots of big numbers one after the other.
Oh, I know. It's just that I knew the first two was gonna kill it, so we could have
My
just
little
done.
ego moment, but probably yes, I should have stopped after one.
And she gets a fourth one.
No, two. You needed the two. That's why.
Pew, 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 pew.
Cool. Anything else for Sam?
No, that's all, thank you. Oh, bonus action, I'm going to inspire Bograd to
Thank you.
go and hit him. You know you want to.
Okay.
That was so sexual.
That's me done.
The non-regular orcs have a +6, so 25. They will hit, and they have multi-attack. These ones. Second one won't. Will hit. So big damage, I think. I'll take the average. Be easier. So 18 points of damage to all the dwarfs in front of them, and then they will just start moving forward. And obviously we'll attempt to get out of this bright, shiny, burny daylight. And that sounds like something that they would probably do. Forward to
Escaped.
trying to
Oh,
get out
you
of
know,
it.
he's still not escaped.
No, but
A lovely line they're all getting into.
It's great, isn't it? I'm just having a big old zoom in so I can have a look at that art. Very nice.
yeah, top of the round, you'll see another wave of enemies that seem to be marching in. Back to Hec'tom.
At the end of their turn, they have to make a con save.
What if they've ended up in it?
Correct.
Okay, so is that two of them?
There's only two from the original ones, and then all the ones at the bottom.
Are the ones that are running into it? But they didn't start their turn in it, so
No, they ended their turn in it.
can't say. Let's just do it. They all fail.
Do I roll it again, or do you want just the?
It's completely up to you.
I'll roll it again. Why not? More fun to roll again.
Nice.
My favorite number.
Yeah, cool. So I will
Just give Scott another
start.
5 minutes to figure out how many are dead.
No, I'll just keep doing it as we go because I'm just gonna delete them rather than lost them.
Oh my god, it's like Tetris.
Got a feeling it's going to end up being a bit chaotic in here because you can still hear noises coming from deeper down the cave of more things coming towards you. What else are we doing, Hec'tom?
Oh, I don't know how mean to be.
Very.
Anyway,
Just do it.
Guys, should I protect the dwarves or protect the incoming enemies?
You do
Protect
what?
the incoming enemies! Protect the incoming enemies!
Why would you protect the enemies?
They're
Traitor!
gonna steal a shield.
If you get one lot, I can deal with the others.
Okay. So let's down. So let's.
Don't worry, Greg and so Greg's out of the thing, isn't he? So what's Greg doing while this is all going on? Sorry, Greg.
He is just chilling in the waiting room, waiting for him to come out.
Cool. Don't worry, it won't be too much longer.
Nobody's told Greg that there's a big fight going on outside, so he just thinks it's
no.
normal noise.
Yeah, nobody said anything to him, and he's not clever enough to put two and two together.
I doubt that. I highly dispute that. But
So along the line there.
Yeah.
From one end of the wall to the other, I would like to cast a laid barrier.
Ooh. Look at you with all the new spells that we've not heard before.
Heck, bring in the
This-
pain.
That'll take your dawn spell, right?
Yes, the dawn spell will disappear for this. It's another concentration one.
yeah, but this is like better.
Now I've got them in a line.
100 feet long. 100 feet long, 20 feet high, 5 feet thick. 3/4 covers creatures behind it. Difficult terrain. Dex saving throw. I'll take 60. Wow.
There we go. Yeah. I've not seen a spell do that much damage. It's such a
That's
Oh, it's
my
just
level
like-
6 spell slot.
yeah.
All of us who DM are immediately going, yep, making a note of that one.
Oh, I actively encourage that one. I like that one.
Oh, as I might use it.
Oh, only one more than Woman Dawn.
Dex save. So even with the highest dex save of one of these, I think it's a +4, so they will fail.
28's the damage. Beautiful. Oh, you can even ring them as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so handy.
I thought about doing that at the beginning, but it was it just didn't seem to. I felt
Not big enough
spread them
radius.
out. No, the radius was bigger. It's bigger. It's up to 60
100
feet.
foot long.
Oh, yeah. 60 feet in diameter.
Oh, is it 60
Yeah.
feet diameter? So it's only 30 feet. So it's the same, but
30-foot radius, yeah.
I've only got one level spell 6 slot, so
It can be 100 feet
Yeah.
long if it's.
I wanted a line for it.
Yeah.
That's
And that will end my turn.
Sweet. Pogward.
Sorry, I was just finishing reading Blade Barrier because when they all start their turns, they're gonna get fucking slashed up again. That's brutal. Right. Can you make me big size, please? Last use of it. There you go. I'll just come down here, sort of in the middle of these two dwarves. And I'll just start rain. Actually, should I do something unbog ruddy? Or something very bog ruddy, like extra bog ruddy.
Shaking hands with all the enemies.
Play golf with their heads.
Hi, I'm Tom.
No.
Starting a prayer session.
I might use one of my gem abilities. The DC's cack though. Well, I can do a poison breath, which is 12d6 damage in a 30-foot cone.
Scott is also rolling poorly.
As an action.
Oh, it's okay. I don't
It's
need
only
to roll
DC.
well.
It's a DC. Yeah, DC 14 can't save, but I mean, if they might all be immune to poison because fucking everything is. And I've got my 20-foot cone fire blast.
I have the numbers, Ollie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, you say that, but
you can rebuild them, make them stronger.
Have we not got an entire dwarven army coming to back us up? Is this the entire dwarven force, and they've got like hundreds of thousands of men coming for us, and we've got like 20?
Don't worry, your best weapon's coming, Greg.
Yeah, true. Fuck it, I'll just punchy things. I'll start with this guy on the right. Just
yeah.
Greg at one side, Bogard at the other side.
And I'll just do the punchy punches.
And Hec'tom with his blade barrier.
Oh.
Punchy.
Kill box, and then that sweep me, so I'll be sweeping up.
Damage.
63 HP this one has left.
29. It's got how much?
63 left.
63.
Yeah, I think
20, 33, 44, 52, 50, 58, 61, 62, 70.
So that one goes kaput.
Cool. I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to action surge just now. I'm going to save that just in case. But I'll, again, just sort of rallying cries to all the troops. Hold the line, stay strong, fighting back, etc., etc.
Cool. And then Dwarf's turn next, and you hear from behind you footsteps. There's another battalion of dwarfs marching down into this cave. Next up is the dwarves, so we'll just do the same. The ones that were there holding the line before are not going to step forward at the minute. The other dwarfs, still blinded by the light a little bit there, are all going to miss their attacks because they suck. Then it's
Can we roll for our Can we roll for our team's goes?
Yeah.
They all got past the wall.
Sam's turn.
Cool. So, where's your blade thingy? Is it kind of here?
It's on that one. Oh, did they all go through it? Did they not all take some damage?
Yeah.
No, they haven't gone through it. I'm just setting up something and
the next ones.
Move them again.
The next fodder.
Death by snoo.
In that case, as there's a nice clear gap here now, in this area, I am going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Oh!
I know. I mean, this one's a bit kind of Cthulhu-y, whereas my patron Hyacinth is more Lord of the Fae. So flavour it as you will. I might need to tweak some of the text.
Yaka, it is filled with the unicorns from Charlie the Unicorn.
I don't know, Charlie.
Clawing at you. Charlie! Let's go to Candy
Is
Man.
that where you wanted it?
Yeah. Just so it kind of is grabbing the back line, and it means that the ones in front of it, if they turn around to run away, are gonna get
Hey, darn.
tacticaled.
I've seen enough hentai to know that's not what you want.
Well, unless
What am
it is.
I? Oof.
Not
What am I
really
rolling
much
here?
yum.
Yeah, exactly.
Dexterity saving throws.
Oh shit!
Meh.
Right, we've had words about this, Scott, before.
You're not
I
allowed.
know.
That's not allowed. I just
They save these ones that are in it at the moment, so that means
you hate it. Because I'm white and nerdy.
saves. No light, magical, otherwise can illuminate the area. So this is now, even if dawn was there, this would just be a black spot in a huge, like, daylight area.
Yes, and as much as I hate to say it, it has soft whispers, and instead of slurping noises, it's kind of like an ethereal music that's coming through it. Slightly discordant, but also quite alluring in a madness kind of way. I don't think if they fail, they don't take any half damage, but I'm gonna leave it
Yes,
there as just
yeah,
something
'cause
to.
if they start their turn there, isn't it? Or ends its turn, sorry.
If they any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6 cold. Any creature that ends its turn takes 2d6 acid.
Okay. So it is their turn next, but they did succeed. Oh, that's for the end, isn't it? So we'll take the 2d6 cold if you want to roll the 2d6 cold.
Yep.
12. See you there.
Instead of either taking numerous hits from numerous things. What's up, for Craig?
Anyone starting their turn next to the blade barrier. They must make a dexterity saving throw. Failed 60-10.
They fail.
Oh no.
Orc spinning round and round like a Catherine wheel.
I think this is the
wall.
That's horrible. I think this is the most tactical we've ever played.
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's unbelievably scary.
But another wave will be just
Dead.
running straight in, though. No fear, no surrender.
Through the wall?
They'll still all take the damage.
Yeah, so if they take the damage as they run in, so another dex save, but they're not stopping.
They're going to go 20 feet high to get over it.
Yeah, I was going to say how to get through it.
Can they get under it?
Can they get over it?
Got to go through it. But yeah, so another
Wishy-washy, wishy-washy.
Slicey dicey, slicey dicey.
So I will
it's the
get rid
worst
of some
book.
of these as they're going through.
It's difficult terrain as well.
Cool. But we get to the top of the round, and as this wave of dwarves, I'll say the start of the turn, they just move down a little bit. One of them will, as Sam's nearest, just shout to Sam. Domisil needs you. The king has orders for you guys. Get out of here. We'll hold the line.
Are you sure? I mean, we're kind of mopping up here.
King's orders.
Fuck the king.
Oh, I
So,
Bagrad's lost it to fucking bloodlust and
just
battle
in the
rage.
battle. All the dwarves and all the enemies just start attacking Bagward. They're all teaming up as mates now.
No, I'm just being no. He was talking to me, and maybe if he's into it later. Sorry, I've just scrolled up to see that there's another line coming. So, well,
Phrasing.
turn of phrase. So yeah, maybe I'll shout to the other guys saying, "There's more of these guys coming. Do you think they can deal with it?" Shall we jet?
I mean, but Bogrud won't leave until the guy whose place he's taking comes back. Like he's filling the spot for a dwarven soldier.
I'm saying he is a man of his word. To be fair, he has always
Yeah,
kept his word.
It's that
unless
guy
that guy
right
tags
there.
him out.
It's that guy there. You can see he's just joined in finally. He found and he'll just shout, "Bogward, I found Dorisel. He can get your friend out of prison, but he needs you first. He needs your party to go. The king has a different mission for you guys. Very important."
More important than 10,000 enemies storming your gates.
Isn't this the only way in and out?
Yep.
So we were led to believe.
Well, if the king wants us, then maybe that's where we need to be.
Good luck trying to get Bogard out of that fight.
Yeah, I mean, if the red mist,
I kind of want to like ask Scott for a persuasion. Convince me to leave.
If it's me asking you for persuasion, then these are only little things, aren't they? You know, Bogward don't want to just fight loads of little things.
I don't know that there's some tanky orcs. I've only killed 2 guys. Hec'tom's got like 50.
Well, you attacked a war chief which has 93 hit points, while Craig has killed a load of normal orcs which have 16 hit points.
It's about numbers. Bogard's about numbers.
But
It's all about quantity, not quality.
it's not a
I mean,
competition.
just to quote Gimlet, it still only counts as 1 though.
Anyways, to get me about 75% as close as I wanted to get to the live session as we're going to get tonight.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So you guys start making a tactical movements back through the ranks to find as you're heading back to the key hub here, you find Dillisel waiting for you, looking nervous, and King has given me an important mission for you guys.
Another one.
With these waves and waves of attacks, we can hold them, but we won't be able to hold them indefinitely. The meeting point, I don't think we will get there in time, and our allies don't know exactly where this hidden place is. We need you to go and lead them here. And if you fetch them, then their armies can attack from the rear, and I believe we would be able to totally wipe out this army and save many souls in this place. But the king trusts you with what you've done in the past to go and do this.
Is there another way out?
There is one other way out, yes. It's not known to most here. Only the king and his trusted advisors know about it. But quick, follow me. We must go pick up Dolion on the way. The king says party itself would be strongest full rather than separate. So we will go fetch Dolion.
I mean, if we have
Follow.
to, then yeah.
So you'll head towards the place Dolion is being kept. As you go in there, you'll see Greg sat on a chair in the corridor, legs crossed, just waiting patiently.
Graham's taking his little heart off in the waiting room, annoying them all.
Who? Yeah.
Not Graham is, sorry. Greg. Human G, sorry, Graham.
Hermit's there.
Greg's just singing his heart out, annoying everybody. Just singing like, the sun will come out tomorrow. top of his voice.
Hi, Greg.
Bogdan walks in and goes, "It already did. Hec'tom killed like 20 guys with it."
Yay! Huzzah!
But yeah, so you get Dolion. The door is unlocked, and as Dolion steps out, you can see the guard who took all his things, and Doris will say to him, Go collect Dolion's belongings. He will need his weapons and his equipment." And he disappears, and a few seconds later, well, minutes or later, will return with Dolion's possessions and hand them over.
Everything.
Here you go, thief.
Oh, I'll be back for you, mate. I will remember you.
Made another friend, Dolion.
Dolion, we don't have time for this, please. Rise above it.
So
You're
I
supposed
shall
to be a-
come out.
You're supposed to be a hero.
Oh, I have never said that. Not here.
So you guys are not the heroes of Evalthon. It's heroes in Evalthon and thief Dolion. Okay, I understand.
Pretty.
But quick. And he will lead you through to the king's chambers, which you've not been in his chambers, and you will find he leads you to a corner of the room and presses one or two stones, and a secret entrance, a secret exit, very small. It's only a tunnel for a single file, but leads you to there. And if you can get to the meeting point, then you will be able to lead Alibi and Zetok's armies here, Sinclair Ale if they have arrived as well, and you'll be able to remove this host from us and save many, many dwarfs' lives. Godspeed.
Okay, I love a good hole.
The odds also with you.
So Sam will shrug and go, "Okay, I'll go first," and goes in.
Cobwebs, as you're walking, you'll see cobwebs all over the place. This hasn't been used for God knows how many years.
Always like
Am
a
I right in
small
assuming
hole.
it's dwarf height?
It's made large enough for a normal sort of like sized person. It's bigger than just dwarf height. There must be some tall dwarfs in the past.
Nearly 5 foot.
6 foot. It'll be a good 6 foot,
Oh, I'm fine.
like the height.
I'm fine. Just.
But yeah, you guys make your way through this secret tunnel and arrive outside of this mountain where you've all been in for several, a good few days, maybe nearly a week now. What is the plan to get to the meeting point, which you know is the Lake Town area, which you previously been, where Hec'tom first joined the party?
Guess.
Cat Bomb Island.
Guess.
Well, I guess we need to find the ship.
Can we have invented like a little chirp thing like people with parked cars? It's over there.
Can we have a Geralt of Rivia find ship, and the ship comes to us?
Due to that noise,
Yeah,
I
we
can
press
hear in
up
the
on the D-pad
background-
and it just appears.
that noise in the background.
Sounds like a small.
Okay.
Sounds like a small
So,
child being upset.
you make it back. You make it back to the ship. Again, as soon as you get to the ship, you notice maybe it dawns upon you that this ship still looks damaged, rickety, and barely put back together. But it's definitely not looking like its normal, its pristine self it previously was. It's as if no one had remembered to get the ship repaired while he was here.
No, you didn't.
We were busy doing other things.
So, but yeah, just for Type H, you fly. Takes a little while there, but you do fly and get to the island. I think.
Does it take approximately 8 hours?
No, I don't think it does. I think it takes approximately about 3 hours
God damn it.
flying. But I think it's probably best just to leave the session there rather than try and push any things up. I can show you what's to come because why not have some bit of fun already? This is where we'll start the IRL.
Oh, Sam looks different.
Yes.
Old Sam making a
3
reappearance.
places in this whole place. I'm back here again.
Hello and welcome to Catbomb Island. We'll be here all week.
Hi. That's my pretty boy.
Just for get you guys excited.
I bet Cat can't move it.
Not yet. But when the music starts at the weekend, she will be moving it.
She loves to boogie. We love to boogie.
What's that?
I mean,
Oh.
this map literally exists just for my benefit, doesn't it?
What the fuck?
I much prefer waves of armies
it's
coming at
it's
us.
some form of giant
Yeah.
and a red dragon.
The giant worries me more than the dragon does. That's the worst thing.
I've got it.
We've done dragon.
It
I mean-
bothers me. It's fine. I've
But
seen,
yeah.
I've seen what Hec'tom can do.
There's a
Sorry,
dragon.
Cat.
I wonder if there's going to be a dungeon. Imagine if there's a dungeon.
I mean,
Dragon.
given the fact that Scott hasn't given us a long rest, Hec'tom can't do none of what he just did because he's just used his spell slots.
I mean, I'm sure if he prayed to his deity, he'd get a few more.
Well, we will see. I mean, I was hoping to get back to the city tonight and leave it as you guys were just leaving for the next location, but that shouldn't take too long. In the IRL, we'll have the spy reunite with the Allied forces and hopefully lead them to save the dwarves.
Yeah, I'm
And I
getting very
think-
much Battle of Helm's Deep. The Rohirrim arrive with Gandalf and bum everyone.
Pretty much.
Helm's Deep was my inspiration for the whole dwarven
Yeah.
settlement here, so
I know. You can tell it works so well.
have an idea because I do think that we may have a level up mid-session after
Oh,
in the meetup. I think we may, after you guys leave the Dwarven Lands, I may give you a level up. So think about what you're gonna do with your level up,
Exciting.
and we'll do that in session.
Punch slightly harder.
More blade barriers.
Yeah, more blade barriers.
Oops, all blades barriers. Yes.
And is your shield on your character sheet yet, Craig?
There is an Ember Defender on my character sheet.
I think it's worked. That's for attacking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got some attacks on there.
No, but yes, we will leave it there. And luckily, we have a full party of 5 rather than a party of 4 with one person kicked out of the party. So
Love you guys.